Hello and welcome to another Wednesday Words of Wisdom from the church at Hiraeth. I want to read 3 verses from the Bible, James chapter 1, 22 to 24. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Anyone who listens to the word but does not do what it says is like a man who looks at his face in a mirror and after looking at himself goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like. And it's that particular sentence there, a man who looks at his face in a mirror, that is the essence of what I want to say today. I've just had a shave and I do what I always do. I go into the hall, especially in daylight, because it's always better in the natural light, isn't it, than artificial when you want to do things like that. I go into the hallway, we've got a big mirror, I get the razor and I go over it, electric shaver, and I go all the way over and I have a look into the mirror and it looked quite good. I thought I've done a good job there. And then I put my glasses on. And then I noticed that I hadn't done quite as good a job as I thought I had. There were little bits that I needed to finish off once I put my glasses on. And I love that verse. It talks about the Bible being a mirror in a sense, isn't it? That you look into it. And when we look into the mirror of our lives, what do we see? It's so easy to portray yourself in your own mind as something that you're not. Can you remember? I mean, they're probably still there, but I haven't been to seaside fun fairs for years. But when I was growing up, we used to go to the one at Rhyl in North Wales, and there was the Hall of Mirrors. Can you remember those? And you would stand in front of a mirror and you would be taller than you are. You would be shorter than you are, wider, thinner. Whatever you saw in that mirror was a distorted image. And very often we look at ourselves and we see a distorted image. We see ourselves as we think we are rather than what we are really like. The Bible is a mirror. When you read it, it's not you looking at yourself and making yourself what you want to be in your own mind or what you think you are in your own mind, but actually the Bible pierces deep down into our heart and reveals the truth about ourselves. When you look at yourself, it's easy to make yourself better than the person across the road, the person around the corner, the one that we work with, the one that we meet on a regular basis. It's easy to do that, isn't it, when we're the ones in control. But when it comes to the Bible, that actually tells us what we really like, if we're reading it in the right way, of course, in a very open way, and becoming very open about ourselves. When I put my glasses on, well, before I put my glasses on, I looked quite good. Once I put them on, I wasn't quite as good as I thought. And that's exactly what the Bible does. It sheds light on the darkness in our lives. And in a recent message, we talked about the importance of an external moral code. Otherwise, we make the rules. And when we make the rules, we always end up coming out looking good, don't we? And that's why we need something bigger than ourselves, beyond ourselves, to actually judge ourselves by, rather than the standards that we set.